Well, welcome back, YouTubes. In an effort to try to get back to posting semi-regularly, I guess I'll show you the haul I scored last weekend for the Ramcharger project. The previous 3 videos were from that 5.9 Magnum that I tore down. That was going to be for that truck, yeah, but now that engine is sold and gone, and the reasoning was why you can see back in those videos. Those videos were actually from the fall, and I started posting them because I thought we were getting warm here in Wisconsin and I could get going and starting to do something to the old Ramcharger. But we got cold again, and I just been kind of in looking for parts here mode and kind of working on other things. But luckily I have scored some halfway decent parts here for it. These parts came off a 91 D150, and they're pretty decent. They are kind of dented up a little bit here and there, but they're solid through and through, which the ones on my Ramcharger are not. So that's good. This fender was actually semi-okay on mine. It could have been worse, but I think this one was slightly better. The passenger side was definitely rotted out on mine, so this is definitely good. I think my wheel wells were actually okay, but I just grabbed everything this guy was selling that I could use because it was halfway cheap enough. Yeah, for the prices that are going on right now, I guess to say this whole lot cost me $700. It's basically the whole front clip, the hood, inner fenders, the hood pins, the battery tray, not the hood pins, the hood hinges, then the front grille and bezels, and then this dash thing. Now I really didn't need this, but this is kind of one of those things. It is technically nicer than mine, but on my 84 it doesn't have these vent locations here, and it definitely didn't have overdrive. But I don't know. So I haven't really decided if I'm going to use this or not, or this could be good bartering material for later on, because there is quite a few things I will need for that Ramcharger. Now this grill is better in some ways than the grill I have, and not in some other ways. But overall, I would say it probably is slightly better. And I really don't know what I'm doing grill-wise yet with that truck, because my original thought with it was I was just going to paint all this, because I have seen that done before and it looked pretty neat. But I don't know. Like I said, some of these pieces are better than what, like this part is definitely nicer than the one that's on there. The outer trim is definitely nicer than what is on there. I did need this bezel because the parking light was busted out in it. But I think this part of it, it's all chewed up. Worse than mine, which is unfortunate. But like I said, if I'm going to paint whichever one's going to actually end up living on the truck, I guess it's not such a bad deal. I think this one's probably about the same quality as the one that's on there. This is actually straighter than the one that's on my truck, but there's a lot of tarnish on there, but I'm sure that could be all cleaned up real good. The hood here, I'm not... See, like this hood is better in some ways in the hood that's on there, except for the fact it's kind of dented in right here. And I'm sure that's probably workable. And it has a nicer liner than the one that's on there right now. Plus it comes with that cool little, can you even see that on there? There we go. It comes with that nifty little work light on there that the later models had. No, I don't think it was the later, I think it was, this was a deluxe model or fancier truck that this hood came off of. I think that's why the guy said that was on there. And the fancier trucks had that light, I guess. I did get the cowl cover, or vent, or whatever these things are called. Then I did get the lower valance to the front clip. And this is definitely nicer than the one that's on the truck. And this I'm not sure about because I didn't really look that closely at the truck yet. But I think even the ones, then of course the front clip there, which I don't think there's necessarily anything wrong with my front clip. But what my plan is I'm going to clean all these up and paint them ahead of time. So when I do change all this stuff out, I'll change it at the same time, along with swapping out the motor, whichever motor I put in there. Like I said, that that 5.9 I had needed machine work and everything else, and I really didn't want to put that kind of money into an engine right now. So I sent it down the road, and the guy that bought it, he was looking for a motor to take to the machine shop and build up real good, so it actually worked out real good. He was happy as a peach that he could see everything and the condition of what that motor needed and everything else. So that worked out good. I haven't quite decided if I'm going to put that 360 that I showed in one of my previous videos that came out of my Dart Sport, if that's going to go in this truck, or if I'm going to save that for my 42 yet, because I still haven't quite decided what I'm doing with the 42.